my phone just spectacularly died. Typical when I was in mid-flow. So by the time came when it was a month later, the weather was better, the sun was shining, I felt really good, my husband was home, and I kind of had planned that for the next month a little bit, but you never quite know if it's all going to fall into place or not. And it just felt like the right time. So my gut instinct was right, as it always is. So yeah, but again, I was nervous that day. I don't know if some of you will know that I cracked a rib back in early March because I had a terrible chest virus, a stress fracture, I think they call it, from repetitive coughing. I mean, it was bloody horrendous. The kids had it as well. So I hadn't really exercised for about 6 months. So I was a little bit bigger than I would be normally. Not a lot, but when you're 5'2" or 3, that extra 5 or 6 pound felt a lot for me. It sort of pushed me out of my comfort zone. So I wasn't feeling my most sexy, my most beautiful. And I was nervous, but what I was most proud of that day is that I still felt that I brought all of myself despite all those things, because I was talking to my friend Tilly, my business bestie, the other day about this. There's never a good time. It's like having a baby doing these things. No day is perfect. You can pick a photo shoot day and put it in your calendar for any time of the year, and there's never a perfect time. You're always feeling a bit tired or a bit overweight or a bit underweight or a bit, things aren't perfect ever. The kids are ill or, so all you can do is do your best and pick a day and hope that it's right. So I was most proud that I still felt really good, sexy. And I brought all of myself, whereas a few years ago I would have just thought, oh God, haven't exercised for a long time, don't feel great, feeling a bit podgy, and I could have just mentally let it all escape me, but I didn't, and that's testament to the amount of work that I've done on myself, and also my health, mental health, physical health, but sort of self-development stuff over the last few years. So I just really wanted to pass that on, because I don't want people to think that I don't get nervous doing this stuff. I'm always nervous, and that's not a sign of not being confident. People that stand on stages, people that are doing these things, are often doing it because actually their passion and their purpose outweighs all of those nerves. The nerves are still there, but it makes you step over the line. So that's my Monday musings for you today. It's kind of a brief summary of some little bits of stuff that I've been doing, but that's one of the overriding lessons that I wanted to pass on. So if you've got something that you think, I don't want to do it because I want to wait for these nerves to go, don't wait, because they ain't going. You can learn to control them, you can learn to minimize them, and you can learn to sort of switch the noise off a little bit, but they will always be there. So if your purpose you think outweighs your fear, if you can raise your purpose and sort of quieten your fear a little bit, then please do it, because the results and life satisfaction of going up that scale from 0 to +10 is so worth it. So have a great week, and I will see you soon. Loads of love.